Boy, I'm hiking now. Wow, it's getting dark. Snakes, watch out for the snakes. Snakes. Why does the Western media not get it right? Or do they? Is there change coming? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a hot button issue. Why does the Western media often portray China in a negative light? Watch this video. Find out what's really going on. From trade wars to tech rivalry, headlines seem to be relentless. What's driving this narrative? Let's unpack the real reasons behind the framing and sometimes misrepresentation of China in the Western media. I'm an American. I started visiting China over 20 years ago and have been living in China for 13 years now. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my honest American opinion if China is being treated fairly or not by the Western media. Watch this video to find out. Trade wars, tech competition. It's sure not easy these days. The question of biased Western media coverage of China is complex and can often be debated. And isn't that the truth? One-sided debates by the Western media, no matter where you turn on the news, is it biased or is it not? The question of biased Western media, is it an overgeneralization to claim that the Western media intentionally lies? Would the Western media intentionally lie about China? There are systematic, cultural, and political factors that can lead to skewed and incomplete portrayals. High-level potential reasons behind such Western media biases include ideological and cultural differences, which are political systems and cultural misunderstandings. Got a river here. Oh, looks like it runs down and then comes over here, runs through these rocks. Just beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at this, just lovely. What a beautiful day in China with my new friends. Yeah. Lovely people in China. Don't ever forget that. I'm from the U.S., but I now live in China. Geopolitical rivalry, which is the U.S. competition and the Cold War legacies. The media and the exaggerations. Media today and their economics is about exaggeration, clickbait, to get audience bias, and that audience has limited on-the-ground access. And you sit back, you watch the news, and you think it's the truth. So right off the bat, can you trust the news when they're not on the ground seeing what's going on, no matter where it is in the world. Confirmation bias and audience expectations, which are preconceived narratives with selective views. As we head through this little tunnel here, beautiful in here, clean. Look at this. Do I need to say, if this was Los Angeles, what would be in this tunnel? Homeless, the less fortunate, people abusing drugs. It wouldn't be a safe place to walk, but it's safe here. First, history matters. The Cold War entrenched a worldwide view where communist nations were depicted as threats. Though the Cold War ended, this lens persists. China's socialist model challenges Western ideologies, fueling skepticism. They do not believe the good is happening. The media inherits the legacy that frames China through a lens of suspicion rather than neutrality and goodness, which is horrific. 2025 and the narratives continue to be negative against a country that's doing nothing but good for its people and others. Geopolitics play a huge role. As China rises, it challenges the U.S. and its future. And that's how the Western media portrays it. Instead of embracing it, Western media narratives often align with U.S. interests. Let's be frank and honest. For instance, coverage over the South China Sea or Huawei's 5G. These expansions emphasize to the West and Western media a threat, and it should not be. It's for the betterment of China. Threats over these contacts is ridiculous. This isn't accidental. It reflects strategic competition where media becomes a battleground for influence. A battleground to influence the world. This is where I'm walking right now. If you're ever in the area and want to get out and have a nice long walk, some fresh air. For those who like to walk, who like to run, ride bicycles, this is the place. It just goes on many miles. Just look at all the beautiful things they have within this park. It's truly beautiful. So clean, no trouble, no homeless, nobody drinking, doing drugs, anything bad. Just clean, orderly. And when you're out in the park and get a little hungry or thirsty, you can get a delivery. Let's check this out. Would you just look at the technology? So you can open up your app and then a wonderful China drone will bring you your desire. Here's the GPS, does the coordinates, talks to the drones for the delivery. Simply amazing. Oh, we got to get out of the way. We got somebody coming by. She's going to run me over. Hi, ni hao. We're ordering a coffee.
2 cups of coffee.
Okay, yeah. So outside this park, you can just see the beauty. Some skyscrapers. Got a real tall one here. So somewhere in this sky, there's going to be a drone bringing me a coffee. Let's see this drone bring me a cup of coffee. Here comes my order. Can we see it? Communicating here, GPS. Where's my coffee? A lot of excitement over these drone deliveries. Simply amazing. Just doing the drop off. It's gonna head back for another pickup. There she goes. Wow, look at that. Looks so big up there. Okay, we're gonna get my coffee. 5-7. This is me.
柜门已打开，请尽快取出餐箱，并将餐箱放入。
Okay, look at this. Beautiful. It's a lovely day.
Yeah, your coffee.
Okay. Look at this. Let's see. Let's see what's in here. A lot of excitement around this. Ah, yeah. Yeah, coffee. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. I can look after you.
That's okay. I've been waiting for my coffee all day. It came via drone. It's a beautiful day in China. Look at all the lovely people. Look at all the lovely people. Look at this, huh? Look at all the lovely people. Remember what I said a couple of videos ago? Friendly people everywhere in China. Economic rivalry amplifies bias. China's rapid growth is unsettling to the West, the U.S. in particular. When Western outlets continue to send out negative narratives worldwide, it does nothing but just tear apart the two countries even further. Narratives about labor, narratives about economy slowdown, narratives about debt. It just continues to go on and on. Why? Have you ever wondered to yourself, why do it? It's just to sway public opinion to hamper the growth of China. It's simple. The trade war era saw spikes in negative framing, revealing how economics shape media tone. Remember, China did not start the trade war. They're ready for honest competition. Cultural gaps matter too. China's collective society clashes with Western individualism. And I've experienced both. Like I said in my last video, I was a very individual person. And I have become more of a collective person. And in my mind, that's more of a person who likes to collaborate and get along with others. News coverage over China is always negative. It always ignores the cultural differences that the two countries have when the Western media portrays China. Misunderstandings continue to fuel skewed portrayals, even without malice. But is there malice? Have you ever given it any thought about who owns the media? Well, if you don't know, get ready to know. They're corporate giants with political ties that shape the narratives. So let me say that again. Corporate giants with political ties that shape the narratives. That's right. I'm in a shopping area now in Shenzhen where they have a lot of electronics. So who owns the media? Well, that's easy. Corporate giants with political ties that shape the narratives. And boy, are they profit-driven. Profit-driven models that prioritize centralizing the nuance, the misinformation. Western media coverage often lacks local voices, locals' opinions of situations, which skews the portrayal that the media is giving. Systematic bias reporting, which simply reinforces the stereotypes that the Western media is portraying to the world. The West has political actors, governments, lobby groups, or activists may deliberately shape narratives to advance agendas through the Western media that amplifies the misinformation directly to the world. So think about that last sentence. Amplifying the agenda. The exaggerations blow things out of proportion. When you're traveling in China, just know that it's made easy for you. And if you get hung up on the temperature, just know you can get in a low temperature cab or moderate temperature. And anywhere and everywhere where you want to go is in English. Happy traveling. The trains and subways in China are simplified for foreigners. What a wonderful thing how they take care of the people. Low temperature, medium temperature, give the temperature. What a terrific thing. Well, I'm going for low temperature this time. And then this is it. So clean, so safe. It's a wonderful thing. Here we go. A lot of people traveling Chinese New Year time. This is not the work crowd. It's the holiday crowd. It's all right, it's not too crowded. I'm only going a couple of stops. I'm up to about 15,000 steps today. What's a few more? Wow, they got it fixed up nice. It's beautiful. The architecture, the construction, the cleanliness, it's amazing. Everybody just taking photos and videos, having a great time. Hello, ni hao, how are you? This guy's saying hi to me, I'm saying hi to him. They got the Chinese New Year celebration 2025 decorations up. Look at the size of these lanterns. They're huge. Wow. Critical thinking is essential. People watching the news, listening to the news, and reading the news should cross-reference the news when it's starting to get political. Seek out China perspectives like CGTN Network, the Global Times. Always be aware of Western media bias. So the question that I always wonder, is the Western media lying? It's the million-dollar question, right? Make up your own minds. It's sure a mix of history, geopolitics, and to be honest, a bias. Like I said, the key is critical thinking. Use your mind when you're watching, listening, or reading these stories, and seek diverse sources outside of the Western media. Don't ever be afraid to question narratives. Always recognize the context. There is no doubt that the economic rivalry is fueling the fire when it comes to Western media narratives. China's story is complex, and so is the media's role in telling it. There certainly needs to be better framework and fostering better dialogue in a mutual understanding from the Western media about China. And the ultimate goal that the Western media needs to do is they need to move beyond the binary of good versus evil and know that China is good. Stop the negative narratives. If I had to look at the Western media in the face, that's what I would say. China's not what you think. I'm an American, living it, seeing it, understanding it with my own mind. And it's a terrific country that wants to take care of their people and contribute to the world on the global scene. Well, I hope this short video helped you think a little bit about right from wrong and what the Western media portrays. There might be one thing that the Western media gets right, and that is China's advancement on technology. Many Western media outlets are now acknowledging how far advanced China is with their technology. And here's an autonomous SF delivery vehicle that is simply amazing. I've seen it on the road, and I've also seen this drone. Simply amazing. There's no denying China's technological advancements. If this video made you think, do me a favor. Leave some comments below. I'd love to read them. Let's get some dialogue going on how you feel the Western media is treating China. My personal opinion, China is not being treated fairly by the Western media. Their misinformation, exaggerations, is absolutely not fair. China is a good place, China is a good country, and a lot of people think that way. But you decide. I know how I feel, my decision's made, so do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe. Everybody be good, be safe, and take care, and see you in the next one.